Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I think I got a good one for you today. So we're out on our last day of vacation, and yesterday the weather broke, so we finally got some good weather. We've had 10 days of just miserable weather here in Florida. In fact, we had a couple days in a row where it didn't break 70. So today we're out and we're going to talk about spinnerbait fishing and some of the different things I do, and then also a little bit of punching. Yesterday the weather broke and I actually got a good one. I'll add it to this video so you'll get a chance to see that. But you know when you have it dialed in, when you see that, that's only 2 rods on the deck, and that's what you like to see. I've got it dialed in. We'll talk a little bit about what we're doing and how we're doing it. So let's get to some fishing. Got a big one. I was just going to change the spinnerbait color. This is a giant. Just a giant. Oh yeah. Oh, I should have my net out. This is not smart. There's my 10. There's my 10. That's my 10 pounder. I've been waiting for, come on, that's gotta be, oh my God, is that thing huge. Look at that. Oh my God. That is just a giant. Anyways, that's by far the biggest fish I caught, but you can see it does not have that fat belly, so I think this one already spawned out. Okay, that's my fish right there. Look at that thing. Look at that mouth, that head. I'm gonna put that back in the water. Watch her swim away. Ooh. That is giant. Just giant. Look at that thing. Oh my God. There she goes. And she's safe. We're getting so close to that 10 pounder. Let's keep going. What a start. That's a good one too. What a start. I've only been fishing 5 minutes. Got one small one. I ain't a big one, but it's better. He was fighting like he was a 6 pounder when I first hit him, so let's keep going with the spinnerbait. It seems like it's working. Pretty fish. There's number 3, and that's a better one. There's a school here. Oh wow, that's a good one. That's a nettable one there. Oh yeah. Whoa. Don't be doing that, buddy. I think we got our first. That might be 4 pounds. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, let him. Wow, what a start. Look at how fat that one is. Again, that's a pre-spawner. I think this is that second wave that's coming in, and that's on a, I went back to the, oops. I went back to this this silver color. This is the shad. I usually use a blue scale shad, but they were out, and I put a trailer on just to slow it down a little bit. But Look at that. Get that in the sunlight. That's a nice fish. There we go. That's a good one too. Not on the brush today. See how big? That's the question. Oh yeah, real good one. Could be another 4-pounder. Maybe not that big, but we'll see. He's sure fighting like it. Boy, I had to slow roll that. Let's get him in the net. Ow. So the fish are there. It's just a matter of figuring out how to get him to bite. Let's get him off real quick. So that's it. I think he's going to be short of 4, probably about a 3.5-pounder. We'll weigh him up and let's keep rolling this thing with a spinnerbait, and then we'll come back and we'll hit it with a Ned rig. Oh yeah. Be a big one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we'll have to see if he's hooked good enough to boat flip him. Let's get him up here. Take a look at you. Wow. Another big one. There we go. Slow rolling on spinnerbait. Again, going to be just short of 4 pounds, but I caught it off of just that little tuft of weeds right there he must have been in. So they are moving in again. I can't tell whether that's spawning or not, but that's a decent fish. Let's weigh it up. Close to a 4-pound, 315. Let's put that back and then we'll talk a little bit about what we're doing. So the last one I caught was 3 pounds 15 ounces. And I wanted to talk a little bit about what I'm doing and some of the nuances between how I make some changes in the spinnerbait fishing. So in general, when the fish are feeding, I try matching more of the forage as close as I can. I'll throw something, it's pretty simple. I'll either throw a shad or blue scale shad, or I'll throw the bluegill. If they're not feeding, which seems kind of strange, but when they're not feeding, a lot of times I'll throw a chartreuse, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get that reaction bite. They see it go by and they're just angry and hit it, because you can throw something that looks very natural, but because they're not in a feeding mode, they'll just watch it go by. But this has been working pretty good. We've had the first day in probably 10 days where we've got a calm weather and it's warming up, and we've got more aggressive fish. That's my 9th fish. I've got a 4, I can't remember, 4.4, 4.5, whatever that was, and then 315 and another 3-pounder plus. So we'll keep going. There was another one down there. Can't tell how big it is. It's a good one. Small. So that's interesting. So I just threw at it about 15 times with a Ned rig. Couldn't get a bite. Went back with the spinnerbait first cast. They just do not want that slow bait on the bottom. Let me find my spinnerbait box. You can see I have everything labeled. I'll do a boat tour, maybe one of my later videos, talk about how I have this organized, but basically I keep it fairly simple. Got a combination of colors. Hopefully we can see these here. Let me see if I can turn this around. So on the bottom here I have chartreuse. I use the chartreuse a lot if it's stained water, and also if I'm fishing deep. When I caught that those 3 big ones the first day I came down here, I got a 9.6 and a 6.9 and a 4.12, if you've seen that video, and that was all on chartreuse. I was fishing from anywhere from 15 to 22 feet of water with a spinnerbait. Then I have white, and then I have this bluegill color. And then on top, when I get into the natural colors, I have a shad color, and then I also have this purple illusion, which seems to be really been a good choice down here this year as well. And then these are some miscellaneous ones, or ones that I've already used. So that's the way I set up my spinnerbaits, and I just choose it based on water clarity, and I choose it based on what depth I'm fishing. So don't you get off. Don't you get off. Come on. Oh. Wow. I don't know. I'm not going to guess anymore. Oh. I'd like to say 10 pounds, but it's just hard. Oh, let me get this off. Now, I don't know. I'm horrible. I've been guessing these things. I'm thinking they're over 10, and I'm getting, I had 2 of them that were 9-pounders, and I thought they were over 10. This one, I'm not going to say. Let's just weigh it up and see what it is. Check out the size of that. I'm going to say around 9 pounds. I've been horrible at guessing, but you can see. It's another one of those big bucket mouths. The eyes are bulging. I mean, that is a big fish. So let's weigh it and see what she weighs. £8, 3 ounces. So again, another big one. Great way to close out the trip. Hopefully we end up with another one before we get done on this shoreline. So let's put it in a live well for a second. I'll get a couple pics and get her back in the water. Now that's a good fish. Another big one, probably in that 8-9 pound range, I'm guessing. I've been horrible on guessing weight, so let's hold off and just weigh it and see what she ends up being. So almost 8 pounds, 7.11, but definitely full of spawn. So let's get through here. We're gonna go a little bit slower through here now. Okay, so let's let her go. Put her back in and see if we can catch her another day. See that belly is definitely not spawned out. So, oh, I don't need to even grab the tail. So the hardest thing about punching when you're on a lake like this, and you can see down this shoreline how much there is to punch. So to be efficient, you got to kind of know what you're looking for, because it's not all the same. And you'll see this really thick stuff, and that's just too hard to get through unless you have like a 2-ounce weight. But you can see that this scrappy stuff right here that's a little isolated from the rest of it seems to be the sweet spot for most of the bass that I'm catching. So that's it for Florida 2021. I hope you enjoyed the video. So I wanted to show the versatility of a spinnerbait. And as you saw, we caught fish in as shallow as 3 feet of water and as deep as 22 feet of water using different techniques with the same bait. So hopefully you found it informative, and now we're off back to Minnesota and look forward to the next trip up on Mille Lacs, chasing some of those big smallmouths. So if you have any comments, leave them in the comment section. Otherwise, tight lines, and hope to see you on the water.